Renardo Green, cornerback Renardo Green, second-year player out of Florida State, dude. Honestly, I like Renardo Green. I really do. Below Diamador Lenore, I got Renardo Green. Sometimes Renardo Green honestly plays better than Diamador Lenore, in my opinion. The only thing with him is you kind of get a little bit grabby, some penalties, but I really like Renardo Green, man. So you'll see right here. This is his 2020. So this is his rookie season compared to his second season, right? So, I mean, his penalties went up, right? But I'm pretty sure his snap count also went up, I believe. I'm sorry, I didn't really clip that in there, but you'll see right here. So he gave up less touchdowns in his rookie year. Obviously, he didn't have any interceptions, but when it comes to interceptions with cornerbacks, I'm gonna be real, man. I'm not gonna be like a sticker like, oh well, they don't get no interceptions. It's like, bro, all I want is my cornerback to have straps. Like, I don't want them to complete passes on this dude. That's all I really care about. So you see right here, he gave up. His rookie year was 62.9. receiving percentage, and it was 52.1. So he literally improved on that, right? Had more pass breakups in his rookie year, had 7. Again, the percentage kind of tells me everything that I need to know about him in his second year, because I thought he obviously got better, and he had Robert Saleh too. So you'll see him at the bottom right here, and Renardo Green. Oh shit, bro, I'm gonna have to change this. All right, let's go up to the top. Sorry guys. All right, so you see him down here at the bottom, and he's a physical corner. He's a physical corner. So you'll see him on this play up against Seattle, and this is just kind of what you're getting with Renardo Green. So I mean, look at that. He does a really good job. He's staring down the wide receiver. He's not getting his eyes caught in the backfield. And look at this. Sam Darnold's gonna push this ball downfield, but watch Renardo Green play this ball, man. Boom. He goes up for that, and last second, literally just takes that thing out. And I mean, this is Jackson Smith-Njigba. You know what I mean? It's not like he's going up against a pretty easy wide receiver. So you see right there, does a really good job with his technique. And I mean, he's not forcing Jackson Smith-Njigba out of bounds, but at the same time, he's literally just mirroring him on the side, right? And he's really reacting. Once Jackson Smith-Njigba goes up for the ball, right then and there, Renardo Green times it up really well. Like, he times it up really well. You'll see right there, dude. And he's all up in Jackson Smith-Njigba. And that's why right here, when you're thinking it's going to be a completed pass, at the last second, he rips that ball out. And as we all know, as the Buffalo Bills fans about it, you got to survive the ground. And on this play, Jackson Smith-Njigba does not survive the ground, and Renardo Green rips it out last second. I mean, it's a hell of a play, dude. It's a hell of a play to play through the full play. You know what I mean? Not just give up once you hit in the ground, just play through the hands. So it's a beautiful play by Renardo Green, man. And as you'll see on some of these, he just plays super sticky, tight coverage. And I love corners who play super sticky, tight coverage. I love corners like that. Not that I have anything against corners that play like off-ball and shit, but guys like this that have the balls to get up on the line of scrimmage, I love it. Go look at all my cornerback videos. I literally say the same shit every single time with these guys. So you see him right on this play up against the Rams, and he's up against Davante Adams. And Davante Adams at his old age is still a pretty damn good route runner. Watch Renardo Green on this play. Gets super physical right off the snap, right? And I mean, he's literally riding Davante Adams on the backside. That's what he's doing right here. So look at this. Ball gets thrown, tries to hit the slant, boom. Plays through the hands, hand on the backside. Ref's not calling that. I mean, look at that. That's textbook shit. Look at that. Boom. And I mean, he even kind of played that physical past 5 yards. He did. But he didn't do it in a way that was going to disrupt Davante Adams' route. So for that, the ref is like, go ahead. You know, like go ahead and play through. I'm going to allow it. So you see right there, Renardo Green does a really good job of just playing through the hands and being super physical with Davante Adams. And honestly, just, you know what I mean? Just kind of disrupting his rhythm and him and Matthew Stafford's timing in a little, you know, just a little bit more physicality can disrupt timing on shit like this. So you see right there, he plays it. Let's play it live one more time. Look at that. Boom. Footwork is great. Literally mirroring, again, like the last thing we saw, Davante Adams route. Yo, you're not subscribed? Come on, man, why you not subscribe? Be sure to drop a like on this video as well while you're at it, and be sure to follow me on Instagram. Drop any topic of discussion, any question in there, we can make a video on it. Even if you have a player, we can do some film review on them as well. All right, now let's get back to the video. All right, and then on this play, he's gonna be a little bit off ball, right? So he's not gonna be pressed like we just talked about, but he's gonna be a little bit off ball. And I mean, he's 5 yards off. It's not like he's giving him 10 yards of cushion. Watch him on this play up against the Bucks. I'm gonna spread out this screen a little bit. Sorry, do a little tune. There we go. All right, then we have him on this play, and you'll see he's up at the top right here. Not going to be pressed, you know, like Diamondor Lenore right here, but he's still like 5 yards off the ball. It's not like he's giving 10 yards of cushion, you know? Like this dude doesn't like to give that type of cushion. That's what I love about him. So you'll see him on this play up against the Bucks, and watch him right here. And I mean, look at that. This guy's going to run a dig, and this play breaks down. Baker's going to be scrambling out, and he does a really good job of just like following up on the wide receivers. So you see him right here. He's right here. Wide receivers right here. Watch how this play develops. Boom. He just closes in on the ball. I mean, the wide receiver wasn't even ready for it, but, you know, Renardo Green was. Look at that. Boom. And I mean, some people would be like, oh, well, that was a pass interference. He was there early. I'm like, was he disrupting him? I'm like, I get it. You can make the case. Maybe he was there early, right? And like it made it so the wide receiver couldn't catch the ball. But I could also argue, I'm like, okay, well, did he like literally just like knock him forward? Or was he just on the backside of the wide receiver? Kind of just, you know what I mean? Just like grabbing his jersey a little bit. With that type of shit, I'm like, bro, I ain't complaining about that. And who cares if you're a DC? Let's be real. Who cares if you're a DC? You're like, I want my corners to get away with as much as possible. So you see Renardo Green make a really good play on that PBU. Got to get those pass breakups, baby. Got to get those pass breakups. All right, on this play up against the New York Giants, they kind of got like a stacks up at the top here. Again, he's going to be kind of up on the line of scrimmage. Watch Renardo Green on this play up against the Giants. And again, dude, this is just a really good play because this wide receiver right here is going to run like a, what was it, like a 15, 14, something like that dig route. And look at Renardo Green play this really well. And I mean, he's on the backside. He's out of position right here. Like he's literally not in position, but he does a really good job with the trail technique. Sees the ball being thrown, closes down on the wide receiver really well right here. Look at that. Ball's thrown, plays through with his right hand, and you cannot ask for it any better than that. He didn't even need to play through the hands, dude. He literally just was like, PBU, pass breakup. And I honestly think Renardo Green maybe even could have cut through right there and got a pick, if I'm being real with you. Like, just the way the pass was thrown, it wasn't completely out in front of the wide receiver. And I'm like, damn, bro, he actually, he might have could have undercut that. But at the same time, he played it really well on this deep dig route. And, you know, wide receiver and Jackson Dart, they thought they had it, but hell no. Renardo Green said otherwise. Look at that. Boom. PBU. Get that shit out of there. Get that shit out of there. Dude, these corners talk shit. That's what I love about him. All right, on this one, he's going to be a little bit further off. No problem with that. Watch him up against this Rams wide receiver. Boom. He's going to try to hit the comeback. And I mean, Renardo Green ran that so well. He read it so well, dude, right? So this wide receiver is literally going to try to hit the 15-yard comeback, try to angle this back to the sidelines. Look at Renardo Green. He's on backside, does a really good job of closing down on the ball. Nearly gets the pick, doesn't come up with it, but still a really good play up against the Rams wide receiver. Look at that. Boom, just finish. That's okay, though. Even if you don't get the pick, as long as they're not completing the pass, that's all we care about with these corners. That's all I care about. Some people get way too caught up in interceptions with corners, and I'm like, bro, at the end of the day, we just need them to lock down these wide receivers, and that's exactly what our boy Renardo Green did right here. So let's take it easy on the, you know, drop of the interception, guys. Let's take it easy. Even I need to calm down a little bit. All right, you see him on this play up against the Carolina Panthers. Up at the top of the screen right here. Let's see what Renardo Green can do on this play. Gonna try to hit the slant. Dude, okay, this play I absolutely love. So, you're gonna see right here. They're literally on, what is that? Right here. The line of scrimmage is right here. The ball's gonna be thrown about right here. So, it's a little bit past 5 yards. But watch Renardo Green, dude. He's so physical. And look at that. Right up at the top of this route right here. Right when he breaks, he lets go. So, for that reason, the ref did not throw the flag because he did not disrupt the route from the wide receiver. But at the same time, some of these corners, man, it's like, hey, yeah, the ref will throw a flag. They'll throw a flag on you, right? If you go past 5 yards. But what he does really good and really sneakily right here is it's past 5 yards where he's being physical. But right when he breaks on the route, he lets go. And then he just waits for the ball to come in. And look at this. Boom. Gets super physical with the wide receiver. And then it ends up being a PBU. You can get these NFL corners can get away with shit. They really can, dude. You just got to do it really sly. But you see right here, does a really good job just engaging, super physical. And you know, when you get super physical with these short routes, these 3 or 4 yard slants, 5 yard ins, it disrupts the timing with the quarterback, the wide receiver, and it makes it really difficult. And you see right there, Renardo Green made this pretty difficult. I mean, we're talking about a slant route. All right, then we have him on this play up against Seattle. And he's going to be up at the top of the screen right here. And watch him on this play up against Seattle. And I mean, he gets beat on the double move, but he does a really good job of following up. And I mean, he also had some safety help too to get that PBU. But he did a pretty good job, dude, because honestly, he's playing this pretty good against Jackson Smith and Jigba. But this little stutter right here, Jackson Smith and Jigba got him. And you see right there, he ends up getting beat right here, pulls away. Hell, I mean, I was going to say, did Jackson Smith and Jigba like push off? But he didn't. But yeah, Renardo Green, he just got too caught up in like getting handsy. And, you know, Jackson Smith and Jigba was just so good. He just got a really good release on that double move. But look at that. He's being beat, and he just does a really good job of following up and timing it up. And on a lot of these, I know it's a little bit hard to see with the grain, but like Renardo Green does a really good job of just not looking back at the quarterback and looking at the wide receiver and being reactant to when the wide receivers are going up for a pass. And that's something that I absolutely love about his game. I absolutely love it, dude. So you see right there, gets a little bit lucky right here. There's a little bit of luck when you get beat too, right? Like, had some safety help, but at the same time, he was there before his safety. He really was. And it ends up being a PBU. And anytime you get a PBU up against a guy like Jackson and Jigba in a year like this, that's a W. So yeah, man. I mean, I didn't get a lot for you today on Renardo Green. I made some other Renardo Green videos. Check them out. I made one other, I'm pretty sure, in the off season. But I really like Renardo Green. I really do. Like Diamador Lenore is good. He kind of talks that shit, and sometimes I'm like, man, sometimes I don't think you're as good as you're fucking talking. But at the same time, Diamador Lenore is a good corner. But Renardo Green is also a pretty damn good corner. I think he just has a couple things to work on. And I'm like, dude, he plays such tight coverage. Just little fine tweak with a couple things, and I think he could be a pretty good corner. I mean, even Diamador Lenore wasn't the best corner right off the bat. Like, you'd see flashes. They had Charvarius Ward there as the one, and little fine tuning with Renardo Green. He could be one of the best corners on the Niners, right? They got him. They got Upton Stout. We'll see what happens. A little bit weird in that Seattle game when him and Shanahan were going at it. I was like, what's going on there? But did they pull him from the game? Did Renardo Green take himself out of the play? Then they end up scoring on that play. I was like, bro, Renardo Green wouldn't have allowed that. He wouldn't have allowed that freaking that touchdown Sam Darnold threw to the left of the end zone. But I don't know what happened. But I really like Renardo Green. And I think the San Francisco 49ers have a good guy. Just a little bit of fine tweaking in his technique. And I think he's there. So, I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Be sure to drop a like. Be sure to subscribe to your boy. All we do is talk football here. Dropping some dope-ass content every day. Well, not every day, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to give you as much as possible every day to every other day. So, yeah, man. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you looking. I'm outie. Deuces.